but Elder Menadzak pulled it out in a sit down he did with Elder Nap, and I want to read it because when the Apostle Rakad spirit got against you to call you out and say that you were wicked, that you were part of the 2/3, that was the Lord doing that because you really you know you ain't right. That's why when Polite asked you to look him in the eyes and look me in the eyes, tell me you're not the devil. And you know why you couldn't do it? Because you know it ain't about what you look like. It's because deep down in your spirit, you know you are the devil. Mm-hmm. But this is the scripture. And you talking about, give me the scriptures, give me the scriptures. Well, this is what the scriptures say. Ecclesiastes 10:4. It says, if the spirit of the ruler rise up against thee, leave not thy place, for yielding pacifieth great offenses. You know? So if a man that's a leader, if his spirit rises against you, what you were supposed to do is you're supposed to fall back, pray to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, go on a fast, whatever you had to do, and pray the Lord vindicate you, and that the things that the apostle said about you weren't correct, or weren't right. But the Lord made that was a spiritual chess move. The Lord made a spiritual chess move, and you, like the vain novice that you are, you took the bait. And then you started popping off and you started pulling out, opening up suitcases and pulling out shit out of the closet, and things that you thought were going to make us look bad, but you made yourself look bad.
I got a precept.
Yeah, let me just say this before you. You mentioned he was a novice. It proved that one thing that proved, many things prove you're a novice. The fact that you only was in this from 2011, but another thing that proved that you were a novice, the fact that you said that you had the long hair. To justify the long hair, you said you was under the vow of the Nazarite. Then we broke down what the vow of the Nazarite is. If you keep the Passover, and I'm pretty damn sure you kept the Passover, you're supposed to shave off your hair, your eyebrows, all that, your beard, and you didn't understand that. So that proves right there that you're a novice. But let me just read this real quick, because his name is, his so-called musical name or hip-hop name or whatever was Adonis. And now Adonis, in Greek mythology, is a god of beauty and desire, and is a central figure in various mystery religions. That's why he's buddy with the black conscious community, man, because he got his own thing. And then even Polite corrected him on the rape thing, and then he came back and said, "No, the elders were going off." But then you said we were the great elders, we were the Church of Berea, but now all of a sudden we're not. Nigga, kill yourself, man.
Yep.
Hey, real quick, let me just bring this out real quick, brother. It's Ecclesiasticus. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
It might be Adonis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's him.
He got his ancient baby
like
pictures.
He said ancient baby pictures.
Yeah.
Caught out there, Holmes.
That's you. Adonis Delirious.
They got one woman feeding you grapes, the other woman giving you
With the long hair.
glow stick.
So you can snack off?
So you can snack off.
Snack off.
Look at that, man. That's that nigga.
And you know what? I'm not even mad at the dude, man. You're a young man. He messed up. We just get that. First of all, it's a spirit that's speaking through us.
That's right.
Now, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, verse 25. There is an exquisite subtlety, right? It's saying the same is unjust. You slick-ass niggas, man. Exquisite, man. They're exquisite with their slickness, man. They'll sit there and befriend certain brothers, and then they'll start trouble with another brother. Then they'll try to pit this one against that one. Then they'll play the innocent role, the humble. Like that's women do that. Play the victim, right? It said, and there is one that turneth aside to make judgment appear, and there's a wise man that justifieth in judgment. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. That's you. I was humble. I ain't say nothing for the year 2000. I don't know what's going on, right? You came with that pseudo-humble bullshit. But really, what was inside your mind? Deceit. Because yep.
And that's what you did. The whole thing when I was out in Dallas with these brothers about a couple of 2 weeks ago or whatever, you gonna contact these brothers bitching about. That's a beautiful scripture that Elder Menazak brought out. You called over there, right? Yeah, man, this brother and him and Yakanan, or was it Yakanan? They starting with me again.
They said Uriah.
Yeah, Uriah.
Talking
Talking about the brother from Seattle. Yeah, he's starting with me, and I didn't. You told this brother.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not GMS, no cowards. I don't know what's going on, man. It ain't. Yeah.
Hey, because I happened to check my messages the other day and seen a message from him, and I did a video on it yesterday. He was saying none of my men are GMS no cowards. Now it come out that you are GMS no cowards, and your friends are involved in it, man. You was a goddamn liar, man. You got caught in front of the whole nation, man. You badass little kid, man.
We told Elder Rakar, man. We said, man, he knows who GMS No Cowards is. And so we said, we kind of talked about it a little bit, and the spirit was on Elder Rakar. He was like, man, he ain't right.
Because the nigga ain't right, man. The dude ain't right. But see, now check this scripture out. The scripture is cutting them up real bad, man. You getting cut real bad. It says, and this fits him. Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not, right? That's a demon, man. It says where he is not known, right? Some guys don't know where he is. He goes seek out. He's all over the place with all these other different groups, right? Trying to meet and link up with all different Israelites. It says where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. He'll stab you in the back quicker than the devil, the Esau. Right? It says now, and this is 28. Check this out. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
That's
you, nigga.
That's you, man. You wicked. Because you know what? This has been going on for the past year, 2 years. You've been going back and forth with the brother Uriah in Seattle. That brother's within the circle, man. Like I always say, the brothers Seattle camp, they made their mistakes, but check this out. They were rebuked for that. We reprimanded them for the things they did, but them brothers took it like men. They didn't bitch up and say, look, man, Seattle, man, we leaving GMS. F the elders, we ain't dealing with y'all. Nah, we're going to be. No, man, that brother took it. And like I said last week to the brother Uriah, I commend you, brother, for this continuing to do what you got to do. But see how the spirit of Yahweh shall work. The Seattle brother, he was vindicated, man. The spirit. That's why the scripture says when thou art changed to a lower state, take it patiently, man. You see?
I got a scripture. Jeremiah 9:4. Take ye heed, everyone, of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. Because he said we were slandering him. Verse 5. And they will deceive everyone his neighbor, and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. So that's another cut, man.
I got this real quick. Sirach 7:12. Devise not a lie against thy brother, neither do the like to thy friend.
That's what you were doing. That you were coming, and the thing is, you was in that camp. See, so it makes sense. You was in the Seattle camp, according to my understanding, right? And I believe he was in the San Diego camp too. So you were actually this dude, Gorilla Hebrew. You got to understand, he was actually in the circle of GMS. He was down. But then I guess he got into a fallout because he ain't right. So the spirit weeded him out from GMS, and he was on his own, but then he still claimed to be down with us.
Well, he got kicked out for the Guinea gang
right, because let's be clear, too, because this nigga's talking about, whatever happened, I was told to take GMS. No, nigga, it was a reason why you was told to take, the elders told this other dude, Element, told him, said, look, tell that guy he don't call himself GMS. The reason was because you put up that site with that Jin Ying thing about ratchets talking about putting milk in bitches and eyes and all this stupidness. Introduce you into Judah by, this foul shit, man. That now you trying to sit there and clean up. Well, I wasn't fully into the truth. What the fuck you mean you wasn't fully in?
And the thing he was calling himself Priest Alazar. Yeah. That's a Hebrew name.
Hey, Alazar, kill yourself, man.
Yeah, that's the
kill yourself, man.
I got a precept. This is 1 Peter 2,
the second chapter, 18 to 20. It says, servants, be subject to your masters with all fear, not only to the good and gentle, but also to the froward. For this is thankworthy. And those servants really, it filters down to you young brothers, man, that are coming into this thing. You have your masters, all right? You have your masters. I ain't got to tell you who your masters are. Right here on the earth, which Yahweh Shem Yahshua